4 years, 8 months, and 20 days ago, you and I stood just a few feet from where we are right now to watch the fireworks over Edgartown Harbor on New Year's Eve. We were then, as we are today, surrounded by family and friends. I saw how much you enjoyed time with them, how much you enjoyed life in general, and I had an incredible vision of what life with you could be like. It was early, we'd only been dating for a few months, and we lived on different continents, but I still knew what life with you could be like. And I knew by that time that we would end up together. And maybe more importantly, that I wanted to be with you forever. So that night, while we watched the fireworks over the harbor and shivered in the January midnight air, I whispered in your ear, if we figure out a way to make this work, we're going to have a beautiful life together.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Amy and Patrick and their families, I would like to welcome all of you to this celebration of their love and commitment themselves to each other in their marriage. Amy and Patrick, we all share your great joy today as you gather together with your family and friends and also in the presence of God to establish between yourselves this lifelong partnership.
He's gonna show up. He wrote it twice.
After I heard everyone speak last night, I thought it'd be nice to think about how they met each other, how Patrick and Amy found each other. Patrick grew up in Washington, D.C., and then lived in Brooklyn. Amy also lived in a couple of places. Glenmont, the Bronx, Manhattan, Dublin, Paris, Geneva, with extended forays to Australia, Scotland, and a number of places on the International Global Terrorism Index. And she also made lightning strikes into the UK, Germany, Austria, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and yes, Martha's Vineyard. So it is clear, Patrick, that Amy searched the world over to find you.
In a lot of ways, it's fitting that we are getting married on this porch. This porch is where you met my mom for the first time and many of our friends here. My friends first and now yours too. Our first kiss was that same view of Chappie. And on New Year's Eve, you stood on the steps years ago and you whispered in my ear that we were gonna have a beautiful life.
Your father warned me when I asked for permission to marry you that I had to be careful because you cared so much about the people around you that you would sacrifice too much of yourself on their behalf or mine, if allowed to do so. And it's true. You work harder than anyone I know to be a friend to your friends, to be family to your family.
You are patient and gentle and kind, and you make me laugh. And you always try to help me, even when I can do it myself, but I don't want to. You try to make every day a little easier, a little better. You are the best playmate I've ever had. And I hope we never stop making each other laugh. And I hope we never stop making memories for me to lock away. I love you the most, ever, today.
You think constantly of my friends and family, who are now yours as well. You're quick to forgive, quick to love. You think constantly in terms of us, you and me, and how we can build memories and we can build a life together. You make me a better family to my family and a better friend to my friends.
It was summer. We were skipping rocks down by the river. My heart red heart was so on fire. When I heard you laugh.
I'm so happy for you and I'm very proud of you. You are loyal, you have a zest for learning, and you exude passion for the people and things you love most. You have always been my brother, but then my trusted friend, and more recently, an uncle to my son. After today, you can add someone's husband to that list. Let that sink in for everyone here. Patrick is a husband.
Patrick, we couldn't be happier to add you to our crazy, fun-loving, and often wildly inappropriate family. But we're always entertaining, I feel. And you make Amy laugh more than anybody. And we know that's hard to do since Amy thinks she's the funniest person she's ever met.
Which she has said.
But you guys do balance each other out perfectly.
I, too, read some poetry by Robert Frost. He was a great American poet. He was from New England, and he once wrote that a wedding is the beginning of love and the end of all that came before. So there's a new life and a new beginning.